So I'm sitting on the porch, and I know a lot of you guys are wondering, why the hell hasn't she made a video in a little bit? Well, there's only so many videos I can make, number one. Number two, I don't have free time all the time like everybody else on the internet does to make videos, because I do have a life, and I do have a lot of shit going on, running a business, taking care of a little baby, taking care of a husband, taking care of life, myself, grocery shopping, cleaning, errands that need to be run, paying the bills, everything else that comes up. Stuff gets kind of busy, just saying. So, other than that, I can't say things are too bad. I'm very happy with my life, but it's good to feel content in the things that you do, and happy, and feel accomplished. I feel like it's a very important thing. If you are a stay-at-home mom, or stay-at-home, work-from-home mother, and, you do the at-home kind of things, it's good to feel accomplished. And it's good to feel like you have done something good overall, even if it's minor, to take care of yourself or your family during the day. Otherwise, if you let a day pass you by, you don't let anything, don't allow to get done anything, and you don't allow yourself to feel good about yourself, it's just going to end up being a shitty day. Flat out. That's just how it is. So, be sure to take time with that. And no, that's not like a lesson 4. I haven't come out with lesson 4 yet, because I'm giving everybody time to get through lesson 3. And I feel like those are very important lessons to get through. And it's not something you can just do in a week. Unless you have a lot of free time in your hands, and if you do, good for you, but I don't think a lot of us do. But concentrating your energy and your will on those things and those goals you want to accomplish and applying them to your everyday life is a very important thing. And whether you take those days for the elements, or take those days in general to apply your will and your focus onto accomplishing them, that's the most important thing. And I think that that's the only thing that you need to concentrate on, and not worry about the next lesson. Oh, what should I do next? I think it has to do with what have you done, and how good do you feel, and whether you are, or whether how much, whether how much you are depending on somebody else to lead you that way. You have to become your own leader, and that is so, so, so important. If you depend on other people to show you the way, you are always, forever going to get lost, because you will always be dependent, and that is important to not be dependent. You have to establish your individuality and your independency to create your own path. There is nobody else that can do it for you. They can shine a little light on you once in a while, kind of like the sun, kind of like the moon, but in every other stance, you have to learn to do it yourself. And I feel like that's a very most important thing. And I guess that's the thing I'm trying to stress at the moment. I'm sitting here on my porch and I'm reflecting on that moment and all the messages that have been received, and knowing that, you know what? There's only so much that one person can do for everybody else. You can put your energy out there, and you can put your thoughts and opinions out there, and that's a great thing. But after a while, when you feel like a bunch of people are depending on you, it becomes quite draining after a while. And that person needs some reassurance and their own strengthening occurrences to get that strength back to give out to others. So what you need to do is establish your own strength and your own path, and possibly give it out to others, and either realize what it's like to put all your energy out and for others to take it, or realize that you're putting a strain on that person for wanting to for directing their other. Okay, let me start over. That you're putting your strain of all of your things that you're wanting to accomplish on that one person, and not getting anything back for yourself, not doing it for yourself. It's almost the same as what you do for God. All of those of you who are Christians, and those of you who aren't Christians but pray, and don't necessarily belong to a certain deity or religion, when you pray and you put your will out there and you realize that nothing's going on because you're putting your will, I want, I wish, and you get frustrated because nothing's happening. Maybe that God or that deity is just drained, because you have to take the time to make it happen yourself. It's not always up to them to make it happen for you. That's so important for you to remember. And that goes with anything that you depend on, or anyone that you depend on. You have to take your step, and you can take their opinion and their advice, but you have to take that advice and that opinion and make it as energy and motivate yourself into doing your own thing and making your will or your wish or your prayer happen. And that's just the way it is. And that's the way you make things happen. You have to take that energy that they give back to you to make it happen. Or the energy that you put out to them, reverse it and make it happen. Know that it's been heard, and know that it's been taken in and let out into the universe. And automatically the universe hears it, and you take that energy back in and you do something with it. And that's just the way it is. Otherwise, you're never going to have anything happen. You're going to remain stagnant and in your little turmoil or your whirlpool or your tornado or however you want to take it. But until you take that energy and you do something with it, it's going to just die or expire or become stagnant. So do something with it. Get off your ass. Take that energy you put out. Take it as motivation and make it happen. Love you.